I received a question after my first Haunt Away spray video asking me to break down the reasons why I use these specific ingredients. So I decided to make a more detailed video, including a recap from the first video on how to initially make the spray and then how to refill it when necessary. So let's get started. Are the spirits in your home troubling you? Do you feel there is nothing left to do but leave? I might have a solution for you. My whole life I have seen spirits, some good and some not so good. But the one thing that is always a constant in my life is that no matter where I move to, there are always spirits. The good ones never really seem to bother me, but when the troublemakers come out, I need some relief for me and my family, and especially my pets. So if you have a similar problem, I may have a solution. I make a spray that I call my Haunt Away spray, and it works really well. Now, you will have to use this daily at first for the first month, and then at least once a week. I cannot guarantee the spirits will leave, but it will certainly calm it down. Here's how I make it. Okay, so for today, I'm going to make my homemade Haunt Away spray. And this is a concoction I do myself. You can just buy this spray bottle from anywhere. We got it from our local Family Dollar for like $1.50. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill this and then we're going to walk around and spray it around the house. So I'm going to teach you how to make this first. So first you're going to need some purified or distilled water. A lot of people use distilled. Purified is fine. And we're going to pour most of it into this bottle. When you get it to about right there, which is a little more than half full, we're going to add some witch hazel. And again, you can just get this anywhere. I got this from Walmart. I think it was like $3. And we're going to pour this in. And we're not going to go all the way to the top, but almost to the top, because now we have to add other things. The first thing we're going to do is add an onyx. So just an onyx gemstone. And we're going to put that in. Might have to squeeze it in. Okay, so now as you can see, the onyx is in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a white sage incense cone. Now I hand make these, and you can buy them in my shop, PT's Boutique. This one's a little broke, but they're usually like more pointy. And we're just going to drop that in the water. We're just going to drop it in there. You can smash it up if you want it, but I never do. That way you can keep refilling it with the same cone. Over time it will slowly melt in there, but I just leave the same one in there. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some pink Himalayan sea salt. I couldn't find black. Sometimes I do use black sea salt, but it is so hard to find. So we're just basically just going to add some in there. I would say about that much. Now as you can see, the incense cone is floating. The onyx and the salt are in the bottom. And that salt will start to dissipate. So will that incense cone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the nozzle, kind of shake it up some. And this is my haunt away spray. Okay, so this is part 2, and we're going to go over the ingredients and what each one is used for. But I'm going to go ahead and refill my bottle because it is empty. Now, as you remember from the first video, I told you that the incense cone and the onyx always stays in the bottle. Well, at least until this dissipates all the way. So what we're going to do to refill this bottle is add more water, witch hazel, and sea salt. So again, you just take any distilled or purified water. And you fill it about halfway up. Then you take your witch hazel. It can be any witch hazel. I got this from Walmart. And you fill it almost to the top. Then what you want to do is take your pink Himalayan sea salt, and you do about that much. You already have your onyx in there, and you already have your white sage incense cone in there. You just take it and shake it up, and you've got a fresh batch of haunt away spray. Now I'll tell you what each ingredient is used for. The first ingredient I add is the purified water, and what this does is add purification to the space, and when mixed with the sea salt it becomes a stronger cleanser. Together they purify and cleanse the dark energy in your home and ward off negative spirits, allowing light to come back into the space with pure intention. Now, as before, I did say that you could use distilled water as well if that's what you got. Don't use tap water. If you have spring water, that's great too, but I use purified. My next ingredient is witch hazel. Witch hazel dispels anything negative, allowing for the positive energy to flow. It is a strong cleanser of energy, and together with the other ingredients, it becomes a powerful cleanser against dark energy. It helps rid the property of any residual unwanted energy left behind. My next ingredient is the onyx. Now, onyx absorbs and transforms negative energy. It will also protect you and your space from harm. For example, you getting hurt inside your home from an evil spirit, or even just keeping someone from burglarizing your home. Onyx is a strong protection stone and will ward off anything negative in the space. The next ingredient is my white sage incense cone. Now, white sage carries the dark energy away from the residence and clears the energy that is left behind. It also reduces stress and allows calming within the home. For this spray, I use white sage incense that I make myself. I feel it lasts longer than the oils and can be refilled with the same incense cone several times or until the cone dissipates. Our final ingredient is the pink Himalayan sea salt. It detoxifies and cleanses the energy field while dissipating the negative energy and promoting balance in the space. It provides psychic protection from those entering your home with negative thoughts and or actions. Spraying the doorways and windowsills will also keep the negativity from entering your home as well. Depending on the type of traffic coming in and out of your home, you may need to spray weekly. So I hope this helps break down for you why I use the ingredients that I do in my Haunt Away spray. If you do make this spray, tag me on Instagram at TessaLuna Lluvia. I would love to know how it works out for you. Thanks for watching. Bye!